Aliou Sissa's too young to understand that his parents have been killed. His neck was cut in the same attack on his village. Ibrahim Bar's 2 months old. His mother was also killed. Medical workers here say they've never seen anything this bad.
The world doesn't come to help us. We don't know when this will end. Even here we don't feel safe. Before in Bankas a patient was killed in his hospital bed. No one's protecting us. We're afraid we'll become the target of an attack.
In this ward, all the children's parents are either missing or dead. We've changed their names and hidden their faces for their safety. Relatives have come here to take care of them. Their village in central Mali was attacked last week. The rest of the survivors are now sleeping on the roadside in a nearby town. They belong to the Fulani ethnic group. What the village chief told us was tragically familiar.
It was about 10 p.m. It was raining and we started hearing people shooting at the village, so we ran. The next morning we collected everybody and came here. The same people later burned all the houses and took all the animals.
Militia connected to the Fulani and Dogon groups have been attacking each other's communities every week in a steadily escalating conflict. Hundreds have been killed in the last 3 months. And nearly 50,000 have fled their homes, many of them now staying in camps. When people run, they carry whatever they can. Mats for sleeping on. Here are some pots, cooking utensils, whatever's essential for survival, and containers for water. But now they're living in tents. Here, a little bit of village life continues. The women are grinding millet to eat for their meal this evening. But life here, having left everything else behind, is very difficult. 15,000 UN peacekeepers haven't been able to stop the violence. Nearly 200 of them have been killed, making it the UN's most dangerous mission ever. There have been growing protests calling for the UN and other foreign forces to leave, almost since they arrived 6 years ago. This camera phone video shows one in Sevare last week. The UN's peacekeeping chief visited the town.
Yes, we know that the situation is not easy in this country. We feel terribly sorry, especially for the losses of these last days and weeks. I think one shouldn't forget that we can only support. It's the Malians' responsibility, after all, to take up these challenges head on.
The attacks haven't stopped. Abdallah Diallo's mother was killed. He was shot in the leg. Everybody here says the violence is getting worse. Nobody knows how it will end. Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Mopti Region, Mali.